Today is 4th of July, which happens to be my birthday, and 15 years ago today, I made one of the most important gear purchases of my life. I got myself a Marshall MG15. Yep, this was my first real amplifier if we just ignore the cheap amplifier that came with the cheap Strat knockoff that I got for Christmas when I was like 14. So I walked into a local music store, birthday money in my pocket. It was about 150 bucks. It was not much, but it was enough to get this baby, a pack of strings and a couple new picks. And I was the happiest guy ever. Now here's a picture from that exact day, July 4th, 2010. Look at the necklace, look at the long sleeve shirt combo, look at the serious face. I walked home, plugged my cheap SG knockoff into the amplifier, and I was probably rocking some System of a Down stuff, because, you know, at that time I was kind of obsessed with the System of a Down, so that's why I included Darren Malakian in this thumbnail, because at some point I believe I wanted to be Darren. I loved his playing style, his tone, I just loved it. So I was trying to replicate it with that amplifier, and, you know, to get a little closer to my 18-year-old me, let's actually do this. Ooh, I don't like this one bit. The last time I was this clean shaven, I was still in basic training, and even then I hated it. Anyways, let's talk about the amplifier. So this is the Marshall MG15. It is the most boring of the second MG series generation that you could get. No reverb, no effects, no nothing. Just a clean and an overdrive channel, no USB, presets, whatever, just raw solid state grid. And for me back then, it was the shit. So the amp itself is nothing special, 8-inch speaker, 15 watt, you know, clean and dirty channel share, a 3-band EQ. It has a gain control, which was the first time I ever had that. The other amplifier just had a gray button that you push and then you had distortion. Whether you liked it or not, take it or leave it, distortion. But this one had distortion, a gain control, and that was just great. So we're going to play, or I'm going to play, another or a different cheap SG knockoff, heavily modified Harley Benton SG. A lot of people laugh at this, laugh all you want. I just like this guitar very much. Let's play some System of a Down. Now I remember playing these specific two songs on a regular basis, so our neighbors had to listen to them a lot. And if it wasn't System of a Down, it was Metallica. Obviously I was obsessed with Metallica. So let's hit it with some Massive Puppets. You know, even after all these years, it's still a very cool amplifier. I mean, it makes noise, right? It has a clean channel, overdrive, distortion. What else do you need? An effects loop would have been cool, I guess, but it's a 15-watt practicing combo, so what do you expect? However, I think this amp still rocks. I'm never going to sell it. Let's make this exact video here in like 15 years. What do you think? So thanks for watching this little episode here. I just wanted to share it with you. And also wanted to ask you, what was your first amplifier? Let me know in the comments down below. I think I'm going to, you know, celebrate the rest of my birthday, I guess. People are waiting for me, so I gotta go, I guess. Thanks for watching. Take care.